Well, you read the title. We have a lot to talk about. In the recent week, a lot has happened surrounding the now infamous Talltale project, with accusations of stealing fan work of Hytale fans, having a notorious pedophile as a publisher, and much more. So, let's get into it. A person named Sparkling Fishy, if that's how you pronounce it, became the publisher, or was announced to be the publisher, of Talltale. Right here. I gotta censor a lot of this. So, basically, the most damning piece of evidence is this message, which I will have to censor, but I will try to read it to the best of my ability for you. Introducing Sparkling Fish's Creator Hub, basically a way to earn money by posting pictures of yourself. And here it says, to verify, you gotta send a really good, whatever that means, and pic in this person's DMs, holding a paper/sign, whatever, that says #creator. Once you earn the role, you will be able to post your images in this channel, whose name also I can't say. Blah blah blah. Then you can link your PayPal so people can send you money for pictures where you are not wearing any clothes. But the crucial things are here. Anything. And yes, even as a minor, you can verify. Also, I've blurred it out here, but basically, people who really like animals and the bloods can also sign up for the fornication tapes. Our word allows too. So, all of this is kinda silly, I'd say. But it gets worse. Here is a screenshot from the fandom website about this person and some incidents and conflict they were involved in. You can read it up here, but there's too much to do right now, so you can pause to read if you want to. Basically, all this is some pretty shady behavior. And then what happened, this is a screenshot from Steam, is this person is actually the same as this person, but they changed their name and account, but it was clear as day they were the same person. So basically, these two people, the main devs behind the game, got in trouble for the acts of this person, who is actually this person, who did a bunch of weird stuff. But that's not all. What they also did is, for the trailer on the Steam page of the game, which I covered in a previous video, it was revealed that this person also stole music from Slamma, which was fan music for Hytale, and put it into the trailer. We can see here, hey Steam, I'm not home right now, but someone informed me this Talltale game is using my music without my permission. I'll try to take more action when I get home, but just getting this out there, angry face. Alright, so, not good, right? Here we can see Talltale online. So, this all brings us to the question of what the hell is happening, which is also what I was thinking. However, Talltale recently released a statement. They released a quasi-blog post titled An Unpleasant Experience. Well, Powerlands wrote it yesterday. It goes into a lot of detail, and we will read it now. During development, they were contacted by a person, this person, who is actually the same as this person and this person, who at first seemed friendly and interested in helping. He talked about his projects and offered support. At some point, he claimed that he could publish our game on Steam for free. We declined, explaining that we did not need this at the moment. However, just a minute later, he independently and without our consent published the project on the platform. And here we see the chat logs that prove that. Yeah. JLFW2 asks if they want to port the game to Steam with your permission. We'll think about it. We're a little busy right now. And he just did it. Here's some more suspicious information about this guy. A few days later, disturbing information about this person surfaced. He was accused of serious violations, illegally publishing other people's games on Steam on behalf of various companies, for example, Epic Games and others. According to rumors, some of these publications could have contained malicious code, although we cannot confirm this. Blah blah blah. So basically what he does is publishes games on Steam without the consent of the developers, just as what happened right now. This is important. All this time our game was essentially held hostage, as this person had full control over the Steam page, which had a lot of wish lists. I think 2,000 plus, although it can't be more because this tweet got like 200k views or something. And we had to carry out a rescue operation. At this point, the Steam page fully belongs to us and we take complete responsibility for its further maintenance. Here we see the logo for the game and the main developer crash out a little. Yeah, we don't need the music, we have the rights to. Basically, what happened after this is this guy got banned and the developers took full control of the Steam page. Later on, a developer informed me that the game on Steam is currently taken down. If you go to Steam right now, you won't find it there. Because somebody, supposedly Hytale, filed a DMCA claim against it. Now, I'm not a legal expert, so I don't know how justified this is. However, this is still not where the story ends. Now they are trying to counter the DMCA claim. As you can see here, Valve can reinstate your posting on Steam, aka Talltale, upon receipt of a DMCA complaint counter notice from you containing the following information listed below. We don't see that, but basically Hytale or whoever reported the game said it was infringing on copyright, Steam took it down, but now the Talltale crew can submit a counter notice. The claimant, aka the one who filed the DMCA complaint, is allowed 10 business days to bring legal proceedings against you. If Steam does not receive notice of such proceedings within that period, they will reinstate the game. However, the main devs are located in Russia, and from what I heard, this complicates things a bit. If whoever made that claim cannot make a lawsuit within 10 days, the Talltale page should be restored. So as you can see, this whole thing is pretty complicated, and I've tried, well, my best to explain it for you. That's basically it. Goodbye.